Good evening, dear listener, and welcome to tonight's journey into tranquility. Join us as we wander along moonlit paths in the Silver Birch Forest. Take a gentle stroll through Wildflower Meadows and unwind on the serene Azure Dunes. Let the soothing sound of the Marble Waterfalls guide you into a restful slumber. Get comfortable and let's drift off into a world of peace and dreams. Sweet dreams await. In the heart of the Silver Birch Forest, where the air is filled with the scent of earth and soft whispers of the leaves, a moonlit path winds its way through ancient trees. The silvery bark of the birches gleams under the soft glow of the moon, transforming the forest into a realm of dreams. This is a place where time meanders, unhurried, and where every step leads deeper into a sanctuary of stillness and peace. As the evening sun gently dips below the horizon, hues of dusky pink and soft lavender paint the sky, gradually giving way to the velvet of night. The first stars emerge, twinkling shyly like the scattered seeds of dreams cast across a celestial field. The air is cool, carrying the crisp fragrance of leaves and moist earth, mingling with a hint of distant wildflowers that blossom unseen in this secluded haven. The path invites the traveler to wander deeper under an arching embrace of birch branches that sway gently in a mild evening breeze. Each rustling leaf seems to whisper a welcome, creating a symphony of nature's lullabies. Here, in this serenade of the night, peace envelops you like a soft, warm blanket. To either side of the path, the forest floor is a quilt of heather and moss, plush and inviting. The pale blooms of foxglove stand tall, their silhouettes picked out by the pale moonlight, swaying gently like slender dancers in the breeze. From time to time, a gentle rustle hints at the presence of woodland creatures. A fox weaving its silent path through the undergrowth, a hedgehog nosing through leaves in search of an evening snack, unaware of the quiet observer nearby. In the distance, the musical call of an owl echoes through the treetops, a soft, haunting note that seems to linger in the cool air. The owl's song mingles with the distant babble of a hidden brook that winds its way unseen among the trees, its presence revealed only by the soft murmur of water meeting stone. A lullaby to accompany the moonlit wandering. As you walk, the path begins to descend slightly, leading to a small clearing where the trees part, revealing a pond nestled like a silver jewel among the shadows. reflects upon the water's surface, creating a tapestry of light and shadow that dances with a quiet magic. Silver ripples spread outwards as tiny fish dart beneath the surface, their movement barely disturbing the serene surface of the water. A gentle breeze stirs the air, carrying with it the soft fragrance of lilies, their large snowy blooms floating serenely at the pond's edge. The gentle slap of water against the shore creates a rhythm so soothing it almost rocks you into stillness. It's a place of whispering tranquility where one might linger a while, letting thoughts drift away upon the pond's gentle ripples. The world around gradually falls silent, as if the forest itself is listening, attuned to the simple beauty of this moonlit moment. A slight movement catches the eye. A family of ducks paddles unhurriedly across the pond, leaving behind trails of delicate V-shaped ripples that merge back into the still waters. After resting beside the tranquil pond, the path beckons again, leading through another embrace of tall birches. The texture of their bark catches your touch, cool and smooth, grounding you to the present. As you proceed, the rustle of your footsteps mingles with the gentle symphony of the forest, a soft whisper against the backdrop of night. The trail widens as it ascends a gentle slope where the trees become sparser, revealing peaks of the starry sky. Up above, the constellations hang like a necklace of luminous jewels, each twinkle a reminder of the universe's vast beauty. The air is crisp here, each breath a reminder of the freshness that only a place untouched and preserved can offer. Further along, a gentle glow pierces the canopy of trees. This subtle light guides the way to an inviting woodland garden, lovingly tended by those who know this forest's secrets. Its borders are lined with low stone walls, moss-covered and cool to the touch, enclosing a sanctuary of wild blooms and gentle fragrances. Within this garden, a sprawling patch of lavender rolls like waves upon an ocean of green. With each step, your passing disturbs the stalks just enough to release the calming scent into the cool night air, mingling with the chorus of cricket hidden among the foliage. The flowers sway gently, danced upon by the caress of the night breeze, each movement a part of the quiet ballet performed under the watchful eyes of the glowing moon. In the center of this cozy haven, a solitary stone bench invites you to rest once more. Here, the world seems to hold its breath, casting a spell of serenity that is impossible to ignore. You sit, closing your eyes, the tranquility of the garden to wash over you like gentle waves upon a sunlit shore. With eyes slowly opening, the moon has risen higher, casting a silvery glow over the garden. Insects continue their nocturnal hymn, a soft lullaby borne on the back of a gentle wind that rustles through the leaves. Everything here breathes in harmony, each element fitting perfectly into the symphony of nature that surrounds you. The gentle rustling of the forest resumes as you rise, inspired to continue exploring this hidden dreamscape. Back onto the path, which now narrows slightly, guiding you deeper into the quiet heart of the birch forest. Overhead, the whisper of wind through leaves continues, creating patterns in the darkness that dance to their own rhythm. As the trail meanders onward, a wider, open glade appears. A meadow spread out like a soft carpet beneath the velvet sky. Tall grasses sway elegantly, their feathery tops catching the moonlight and weaving it into strands of silver. You pause, quiet and content, keen to absorb the beauty of this peaceful haven. Clustered around the meadow's edge, ancient oak trees stand, their trunks thick and gnarled, guardians of this tranquil realm. Their branches fan out like protective arms, casting long shadows over the open space. Fireflies flicker here and there, tiny lanterns in the inky night, contributing their soft glow to the gentle ambience. In the distance, the soft call of a nightjar adds to the richness of the night sounds. Its song, a reminder of the timelessness of this serene place. Above, the sky stretches endlessly, filled with stars that twinkle like whispered secrets, reflecting in your eyes as your gaze lifts upwards. Finally, you settle in the meadow's grassy embrace, allowing relaxation to envelop you like soft, warm air. The gentle rise and fall of the land is inviting, supportive, and soon you find yourself closing your eye once more to dream, perhaps, of this quiet night spent wandering among the moonlit paths of the Silver Birch Forest. As you rest in the meadow, time seems to slip away, carried off by the soft embrace of the night. The gentle rustling of grass against the earth is the only movement. As you lie on your back and let the world cradle you into a deeper sense of calm. The stars above seem to dip closer, their lights merging into a shimmering river across the sky, each one a beacon of ancient tales and distant whispers. A sweet fragrance drifts through the air, a blend of honeysuckle and warm earth, rich and enveloping. It invites the mind to wander through memories and dreams yet to be dreamt, a tapestry woven from threads of nature's gentle hand. The meadow seems to softly hum, a low, enchanting melody that resonates with the heart. Nearby, a gentle rustle signifies the return of the woodland creatures. A deer, slender and graceful, steps cautiously from the shadows, its eyes sparkling with curiosity. It pauses to nibble at the meadow's lush offerings, an image of pure grace under the celestial canopy. Not far off, a family of rabbits emerges to play, their small forms shadowed by the moon's ethereal light. They leap and frolic with abandon, joyous in their nightly ritual. Your hands brush against the cool, soft earth, grounding and comforting. It is as if the very soul of the forest is exhaled here, deep and sustaining, offering itself without restraint. Lulled by the tranquil scenes, your thoughts drift aimlessly, letting go of the day's cares and settling into a space of quiet observation. The atmosphere shifts slightly, marking the approach of midnight. A soft mist begins to rise from the earth, weaving its way through the grass and hanging suspended in the cool air, adding a layer of mystery to the nightscape. The moon's light refracts through the vapor, breaking into delicate rainbows that dance around you, hinting at hidden magic within the forest. Within this cocoon of peace, time holds its breath, stretching each second into a lifetime. The quiet of the meadow sinks deeper, pulling you into the rhythm of nature's pulse. Your heartbeat slows, matching the gentle lapping of the nearby brook and the rustle of leaves high above. The soft earth beneath you feels like a promise, an eternal alliance with nature. It offers a sense of connection, a reminder of the endless cycle of growth and renewal. This sanctuary is more than a place. It is a feeling, a state of being that transcends the ordinary, pulling you gently into its embrace. Finally, as the night continues its march toward dawn, the enchantment of the Silver Birch Forest holds you tenderly. You are at home here, in this place of dreams and whispers where moonlight traces shadows upon the earth and stars chart ancient paths across the sky. The night continues to whisper its gentle sonnets, cradling you into its fold, turning each breath into a lullaby. As sleep reaches out to claim you, thoughts merge with the fabric of the night, woven into dreams of birch and moon, starlight and forest breaths, where peace is not just a destination, but a timeless, infinite journey. You're doing wonderfully. Just let go and follow along into our next story. Nestled in a quiet corner of the countryside, a wildflower meadow stretched out towards the horizon, cradled by rolling hills and endless skies. This meadow, once touched only by the wind and sparse sunlight, had bloomed into a tapestry of colour and a symphony of gentle sounds that called you to wander through its beauty. As you begin your stroll along a narrow dirt path, the soft light of a late afternoon bathes the meadow in a golden hue. Sunlight filters through the fluttering emerald leaves of a solitary oak tree nearby, casting a mosaic of dappling shadows that gently dance across the grass beneath your feet. With each step, your feet sink slightly into the earth, cushioned by the soft undergrowth and yielding to the tender texture of the ground. Above, the sky is an endless expanse of serene blue, only occasionally brushed by the feathery trails of passing clouds. A mild breeze wafts through the air, carrying with it the delicate fragrance of the wildflowers. A hint of lavender here, a touch of honey from the dandelions there. This blend of scents soothes your senses as you take a deep breath, feeling the calming embrace of the meadow envelop you. To your right, a gentle slope rolls down into a valley where a crystal clear stream sings a quiet melody. The water meanders slowly across its rocky bed, its surface sparkling with the reflection of the golden sun. Overarching willows dip their leafy fingers into the flowing stream, creating gentle ripples that expand outward in perfect symmetry. Each ripple a soft whisper, a lullaby for the land. As you walk, you pause to admire the myriad of blossoms surrounding you. Poppies in vibrant hues of red and orange, daisies with their cheerful white petals encircling radiant yellow centers, and violets that peek shyly through the waving grass. Their colors blend into a harmonious quilt of nature's artistry. Butterflies flit and hover from bloom to bloom, their delicate wings a flutter of colour against the brilliant backdrop. The hush of their wing beats is barely perceptible, a part of the meadow's gentle conversation. The exploration of scents continues as you stoop to gather a few sprigs of wild mint, brushing your fingers against their soft leaves. As you rub the leaves between your fingers, the invigorating aroma rises up, mingling with the floral sweetness in the air. It is an elixir of tranquility, enhancing the peacefulness of your journey through this gentle landscape. Up ahead, you notice a small clearing where grasshoppers leap leisurely from sunlit spots to the shaded coolness beneath the taller grasses. They chirp intermittently, their soft calls pairing perfectly with the rustle of foliage as the breeze sweeps through again. The symphony of the meadow is ever present, soft, serene, and hushed. You come across a stone bench, smoothed by countless years of weathering, its surface dappled with patches of sun and the moss that creeps across like a green velvet cloth. You decide to rest for a moment, feeling the cool stone against your skin as you sit. From this vantage point, the meadow seems to stretch endlessly, a living sea of colour that sways gently with the wind's caress. A pair of dragonflies dart by, their wings catching the light in fleeting bursts as they dance an intricate ballet above the blooms. Their flight is a graceful weaving, following invisible currents, and as they pass, you feel an innate connection to the harmonious pulse of life around you. You close your eyes for a moment, allowing the meadow's essence to wash over you. The gentle rustling of leaves, the distant chirp of a far-off bird perched on a branch, the babble of the stream, all blend into a serenade that invites you to relax deeper into the tranquil eve. Continuing your journey, you rise and follow the path as it gently winds toward the hills. The terrain changes subtly, the meadow grasses giving way to lush greenery interspersed with wild roses. Their rich, velvety petals catch the waning sun, a spectrum of pinks and reds that seem to glow with life. Inhaling their heady fragrance, you feel a deep sense of peace, like receiving a warm embrace from nature herself. Atop the gentle rise, you take a moment to gaze out over the entire meadow, now laid out before you like a rich tapestry unfurled in the slow blush of dusk. The sun rests low in the sky, painting the scene with hues of amber and soft shadows. Long stretches of golden light traverse the meadow, highlighting the graceful dance of petals in their breezy waltz. Below, the stream's crystalline rush is a silvery thread weaving through the fabric of the meadow, reflecting the sky's warm colours. You can hear its gentle gurgle mingling with the murmur of the grass as the breeze whispers through, urging the meadow into a gentle sway. A family of deer emerges from the woodland edge to graze, their presence a serene silhouette against the evening glow. They move with a quiet grace, dipping heads to nibble at tender shoots. Nearby, a rabbit hops with gentle curiosity, pausing to sniff the scent of his floral surroundings. In this place, time seems to unravel, each moment stretching luxuriously into the next, filled with nothing but ease and warmth. With every breath, you take in the scent of fresh grass and flowers, and with each exhalation, you release any lingering tension to be carried away by the welcoming breeze. As you eventually make your way back, dusk has gently settled her cloak over the land. Stars begin to blink open in the indigo sky, tentative at first, like distant lanterns. The first calls of evening birds serenade the closing of this tranquil day, their songs a soothing backdrop as you tread softly over the path. Back at the edge of the meadow, you look once more towards the fading horizon, where colours blend seamlessly into night's embrace. The comforting hum of crickets rises from the grasses, their chorus a gentle goodbye as you conclude your peaceful meandering. You linger in the fading light, taking these final moments to soak in the meadow's quiet comfort. A last breath of fragrant air, a last look at the star-spangled sky framed by the swaying silhouette of trees. Each moment of this gentle journey finds a quiet resting place within your heart, a sanctuary of calm, ready to accompany you into dreams. As you turn to leave the meadow's embrace, the slow cadence of nature's lullaby follows you, threading through your thoughts like a soft whisper, easing you into a restful, serene slumber. The path veers slightly, leading you through a small grove of birch trees, swaying gently in the evening breeze. Their white trunks stand in stark contrast against the deepening shadows, slender and elegant. The ground underneath is softly carpeted with fallen leaves, their earthy scent mingling with that of the wildflowers, creating a natural perfume that soothes the soul. Beyond the grove, the path winds toward a small hill crowned. Whoa. Modest gazebo, crafted from weathered wood and twined with trailing vines. As you draw near, the vines reveal clusters of delicate, star-shaped jasmine flowers, their aroma intoxicating and sweet. The gazebo offers a panoramic view of the meadow and the distant hills beyond, now draped in the twilight's embrace. You step inside, the wooden planks creaking softly underfoot, Here, you find solitude and a deeper connection to the landscape, as if the gazebo was placed just for moments of quiet reflection. You sit on the wooden bench inside, breathing deeply, feeling the tension of the day slip away like shadows retreating before the fall of night. As the sun dips below the horizon, the sky transforms into a canvas of changing colours, from deep purples to fiery oranges and soft pinks. The last light catches the tops of the trees, painting them with a warm glow that soon fades into the deep blue of impending night. Silence settles like a gentle cloak, broken only by the occasional whisper of the breeze rustling through leaves and the distant call of a nightjar from somewhere in the wooded distance. Its hauntingly beautiful song seems to echo within the hollow spaces of the gazebo, creating a symphony of solitary sounds. Nearby, fireflies begin to emerge, their tiny lights flickering through the gathering dusk like stars drawn down to earth. They dance around the gazebo, tiny, glowing jewels in the deepening dark, tracing luminous paths through the air. Their gentle luminescence casts a soft, magical glow, bringing a sense of wonder and tranquility. Your gaze turns to the emerging night sky, where constellations dot the inky expanse, each a story captured in starlight, shimmering quietly. The moon, a crescent of silver, rises slowly, its light casting soft shadows and adding a silvery sheen to the tips of the flowers and leaves. It watches over the peaceful landscape, an ancient guardian of dreams, nestled in the comfort of the gazebo, wrapped in the serene embrace of the meadow and the cloak of night. You allow your thoughts to drift. Images of the day's gentle walk through nature's embrace play in your mind, like a cherished dream revisited. The feel of grass beneath your feet, the scent of mint and roses, the gentle touch of a breeze, all come back to you now, weaving a soothing tapestry of tranquility. As the night deepens, a soft coolness pervades the air, lulling you with its gentle touch. The chorus of crickets and the nightjar's song blend into a lullaby, each note a thread of sound that gently intertwines with the rustle of leaves and the bubbling murmur of the distant stream. The world has faded into a quiet tapestry of black and blue, with distant shadows and the murmurs of night creatures weaving a dreamlike spell. The meadow, now a dark sea with jeweled fireflies dancing above, stirs gently in its slumber, echoing the calm within you. Slowly, drowsiness tugs at your eyelids, a soothing invitation to surrender to the night's embrace. You rise from the bench, lingering for a moment, gathering the peace of the meadow around you like a favorite blanket. As you quietly step out of the gazebo, you take a moment to whisper a silent thank you to the night, its serenity, its stories, its dreams. Your feet find the path homeward, each step assured, steady, grounded in the comforting whispers of the night. With every step you take, the meadow's gentle farewell follows. Its calm, a gentle guide into the depths of restful dreams. The tranquility of your journey home is mirrored in the natural world, in the quiet peace of leaves in moonlight, in the gentle sigh of the evening breeze. Here in the embrace of night, as stars watch over, with a silent vigil, you carry the meadow's peaceful night in your heart, ready to accompany you into the realm of dreams, where nature's lullaby will continue to echo softly until dawn. Take a slow, deep breath and let's drift into our next story. As the sun began its slow journey below the horizon, painting the sky with soft strokes of coral and lavender, the world seemed to exhale a gentle sigh of tranquility. The Azure Dunes stretched out along the coast, a series of soft, undulating hills of pale blue sand that seemed to glow under the fading light. It was a place where time tiptoed quietly, and the hustle of the day faded into the whisper of night. You find yourself drawn to this serene setting, your feet sinking slightly into the cool sand as you wander through the dunes. Each step is accompanied by the gentle crunch of sand beneath your soles, a rhythmic companion that matches the lulling sound of the waves caressing the shore. The air carries a slight chill, invigorated by the fresh scent of salt and sea, while a mild breeze ruffles your hair, playful and calming all at once. In the distance, the ocean shimmers with the last bits of daylight, like a mirror sprinkled with diamonds. The sky's hues deepen as the sun sinks lower, and the first stars start to prickle the vast canopy above, shyly peeking through the veil of dusk. It's a time of transition, where the vibrant energy of daylight gives way to the serene embrace of night. You pause to admire a cluster of beach grass swaying gracefully in the breeze, their long blades bending and rustling softly. The sound blends with the distant murmur of the sea, creating an unhurried melody that fills the air. The grass seems to dance to the rhythm of a tune only it can fully comprehend. Each strand a part of a larger concert that celebrates the peaceful solitude of the dunes. Nearby, a collection of weathered driftwood forms a natural sculpture, bleached by sun and time. It tells a silent story of journeys across the sea, of storms weathered and lands unknown. As you look closer, you notice small shells embedded along its surface, small treasures left by the ocean. Each shell is uniquely decorated with swirls and lines, a testament to the patient artistry of nature. The path meanders gently, curving around a dune to reveal a quiet cove where the waves play gently against smooth rocks. You pause to listen to the conversation between water and stone, a steady rhythm punctuated by the occasional call of a distant gull. It's a conversation that's been happening for centuries, unhurried and unchanging, a constant amidst the ever-shifting sands. Settling down on a soft patch of sand nearby, you find comfort in the gentle rise and fall of the ocean's size. The temperature of the sand reflects the warmth of the day, still pleasant against the coolness of the evening air. As you lean back, supporting yourself with your hands pressed into the soft grain, your fingers sift through the sand, each tiny particle rolling smoothly against your skin. Overhead, the sky slowly transforms, a dark canvas awaiting the artist's hand. Stars begin to appear in earnest now, like pinpricks of light in the fabric of the universe, offering their gentle illumination. A crescent moon emerges, casting a silvery path across the water that shimmers with tranquility. You take a deep breath, the sea air filling your lungs with its invigorating freshness. Closing your eyes, you allow yourself to be enveloped by the sounds and sensations around you. The gentle lull of the tide lapping against the shore, the whispering of the wind through the grass, and the distant calls of night creatures emerging from their daytime retreats all form a soothing symphony. Minutes drift by, perhaps longer, in that timeless segment where thoughts slow to a tranquil pace. Your senses are attuned to every subtle change. The cool caress of the breeze, the distant murmur of the sea, the subtle clicks and pops of cooling sand. It's a moment suspended between wakefulness and dreaming, where the worries of the world are forgotten and only peace remains. Eventually, the chill in the air reminds you of the sun's absence, a gentle nudge to pull on the light shawl you brought for the evening. The fabric is soft, like a familiar embrace, and it keeps the coolness at bay as you continue to sit. nestled in your small world of tranquility. In the distance, a light from a small lighthouse blinks rhythmically, guiding tired sailors safely back to harbour. Its steady beacon is a comforting presence, a reminder of paths taken and safely navigated, and you watch its slow, regular pulse in harmony with the rhythm of the night. As the night deepens, the stars twinkle brightly, casting a gentle glow over the dunes. The moon, higher now, fills the world with a soft, ethereal light. Shadows stretch and shift gently as the wind continues its quiet song, a sound older than time and just as enduring. Finally, as your eyelids grow heavy with the soothing weight of drowsiness, you rise, brushing sand from your clothes. Your fingers brush over the cool grains, each one a connection to the earth beneath you. With one last lingering gaze at the endless tapestry of stars above the Azure Dunes, you turn to follow the path back. The enchanting music of the waves guiding your steps as you make your way toward the promise of a restful night. It's a night where dreams take flight over calm waters and gentle breezes, where the heart is light and the spirit serene. And as you tuck yourself warmly into your nest of comfort, the memory of the Azure Dunes, with its tranquil twilight dance, remains etched in your mind, a lullaby that will carry you softly into slumber. As you walk back through the dunes, your steps are measured and relaxed, as if the sand cushions your feet with each stride. The gentle slope of the dunes rises and falls in harmony with your thoughts, creating a natural rhythm that matches your leisurely pace. This landscape, with its quiet beauty, offers both a place of reflection and a canvas for wandering imaginations. The pale glow from the lighthouse in the distance continues its patient vigil, a silent witness to countless evenings like this one, woven together by the same golden thread of serenity. Its light sweeps across the sand, briefly illuminating the intricate patterns left by tiny creatures who had scuttled across earlier in the day. Their paths crisscross with a joyful randomness, like a tapestry of invisible adventures. Further along the beach, the ocean whispers come alive with the gentle lure of tidal pools, small and timeless. These miniature worlds, brimming with life, hold their secrets within the cradles of water left by the retreating tide. You pause to gaze into one, marveling at the delicate creatures within, tiny fish weaving effortlessly around sea anemones, their petals gently swaying with the water's tender caress. As the path gently curves, it leads you past a grove of moonlit sea lavender, its aromatic flowers releasing a sweet scent on the cool breeze, adding a mysterious allure to the night air. The scent is subtle and fleeting, almost as if the night itself is breathing its secret fragrance, coaxing you deeper into the evening's embrace. You linger there momentarily, drawing in the fragrance, allowing it to mix with the salt and sea. Beyond the grove, a quiet inlet reveals itself, a hidden gem where the water laps idly against a shoreline bedecked with smooth, time-worn pebbles. A ripple runs through the water, catching the silver light of the moon and transforming it into an unfolding ribbon of liquid silk. It's a sight that captures your gaze, inviting you to leave your thoughts adrift like driftwood on the sea. The symphony of nature plays on, transforming itself with every whisper of the wind and rustle of the leaves. A night heron takes flight, silent and graceful, its wings cutting through the night with assured strength. In the distance, the haunting call of an owl ebbs across the water, adding another note to the evening's ethereal harmony. Closer to shore, a family of sand crabs makes their evening foray into the cool night air, their tiny appendages moving quickly over the sand, re-emerging from the safe haven of their daytime burrows. They go about their night's business with a sense of purpose that seems both urgent and timeless, unconcerned by the quiet majesty of the heavens above. As you continue your quiet walk, a spark of light catches your eye. A single phosphorescent glow at the edge of the surf. Upon investigation, you find more of these enchanted glimmers scattered like scattered stars, embedded in the sand. Their iridescent beauty feels both magical and ephemeral, a reminder of nature's myriad wonders hiding in plain sight. Turning back towards the path, your footsteps start to trace the final stretch back to your retreat, guided by the soft glow of lanterns that beckon like welcoming sentinels. The path ahead is marked by the flickering shadows created by the lights, a dance of shadow and light that reminds you of the dance of stars across the sky. The night air grows still, wrapping around you like a soft, comforting blanket. You feel a sense of closure in this journey, as if the world itself has joined you in winding down, preparing for the gentle release of sleep. It's a welcoming feeling, a prelude to dreams yet to be dreamt. Arriving home, you slip inside with a sense of quiet satisfaction, lightly dusting the sand from your feet. The world's gentle voice still echoes in your mind, though now it plays softly like a fading lullaby. You close the door on the night, carrying its peace with you, feeling cradled by its serene whispers and bright visions. As you settle into your bed, your mind wanders back to the Azure Dunes, to the chorus of nature's evening orchestra and the comforting rhythm of the ocean's endless pulse. You close your eyes, letting the cool breeze of recollection wash over you once more. The stars have taken their places in the night sky, each a tiny lamp illuminating the path of dreams. Surrounded by the warmth of your bed and the day's gentle ending, you drift effortlessly into a restful slumber. In this twilight space, dreams unfold like petals, carrying you softly into the embrace of night. The memory of the beach lingers, a gentle guide through the starry tapestry of restful sleep, whispering stories of tranquil sands and oceans wide. Let your breathing slow and allow yourself to follow where this next story leads. Nestled between the lush, rolling hills of a forgotten countryside lay a hidden paradise known to few, the Marble Waterfalls. This quiet sanctuary was a place filled with tranquility, where the perpetual symphony of gently cascading water provided a serene backdrop to anyone who ventured near its soothing embrace. Visitors would often begin their journey by wandering along a narrow path, framed by overarching branches of ancient willows, swaying gracefully in the breeze. The gentle rustle of leaves whispered secretive lullabies, guiding your steps as you advance deeper into the heart of this natural haven. Dappled sunlight filtered through the dense canopy, creating playful patterns on the soft moss that blanketed the ground beneath your feet. As you meandered further, the sound of the waterfalls grew more pronounced, a deep, resonant pulse that seemed to align with your own breath, encouraging a slower, more mindful pace. Soon, the trees parted to reveal the breathtaking sight of the Marble Waterfalls themselves, cascading elegantly over slick, white rocks that looked as if they'd been carved by time itself. The water sparkled and danced in the mid-morning light, creating an easy, mesmerizing symphony. Here, at the base of the falls, lay a series of natural pools, their surfaces so still and clear that they mirrored the sky above. Around these pools, delicate wildflowers painted the landscape with splashes of pastel colors, soft pinks and lilacs, and the gentle yellow of buttercups, punctuating the emerald greenness. that surrounded everything. The air was fragrant, with blossoming lavender and the faint scent of damp earth. One could easily spend an eternity here, lounging on the smooth, sun-warmed stones that bordered the pools. As you lay there, the sunlight enveloped you like a warm, comforting blanket. Occasional breezes, cool and fresh, would drift by, carrying with them the faintest hint of freshness as they whispered tales from distant lands. This was a place where time seemed to expand, its passage marked only by the slow arc of the sun's journey across the sky. The gentle buzz of life continued around you, never demanding attention, but simply carrying on in its own unhurried way. Bees hovered lazily from flower to flower, their wings humming in the quiet air, while a dragonfly, its body an iridescent streak of azure, darted over the pools with practiced ease. Birds sang their melodious tunes, with calls echoing across the open expanse. Each note a peaceful addition to the ambient soundtrack of whispers and laughter from the falls. At this hour, the sun began to dip lower, casting a golden glow across the landscape. As shadows lengthened, the light softened and the colors around you deepened. The Marble Waterfalls caught this evening light in the most spectacular way. Each bubble of foam on the water's surface shimmered with an inner light, creating a scene so magical that it felt as though even the water itself was celebrating the fading day. Your gaze drifted across this panorama, taking in the velvet greens and iridescent blues that painted the afternoon's close. Occasionally, a sudden splash would draw your attention to the lazy play of otters, or the soft flutter of a butterfly settling on a nearby bloom. Each moment a gentle reminder of life quietly thriving in this hidden sanctuary. As twilight approached, the sky transformed into a canvas of purples and reds, a masterpiece as temporary as it was beautiful. Stars began to blink into existence, peeking between wisps of pink clouds that played tag across the sky. A stillness settled over everything, accompanied by the first cool breaths of night, a tender embrace that prompted you to pull a light shawl closer around your shoulders. Even the falls, eternal in their cascade, seemed to quiet as the night deepened. The sound morphed into a softer murmur, a bedtime song that lulled everything into a gentle rest. Here and there, the fireflies began their dance. Tiny stars come to earth, twinkling among the leaves like scattered jewels. immersed in this tranquility, you knew this place was a gift, a quiet corner of the world, untouched by time's relentless march. As you closed your eyes, the melody of the Marble Waterfalls wove through your dreams, gently pulling you into repose, nourished by the peace that surrounded you and the serenity of a day well spent. The soft lullaby of the Marble Waterfalls enveloped you in a cocoon of contentment as you drifted further into the gentle embrace of the evening. The air was thick with the delicate perfume of night-blooming jasmine, its fragrance weaving a tender tapestry along with the scent of the cool, fresh water. Each breath you took felt like a sip of pure serenity, nurtured by the earth's deepest secrets. The chorus of nature quietened further, yet never silenced, as nighttime creatures began their subtle symphony. The gentle croak of distant frogs harmonized with the occasional call of owls, their voices echoing across the landscape like ancient guardians of this serene sanctuary. It was a chorus that felt timeless, as if it had been sung for centuries, echoing through the ages to reach your ears tonight. With eyes closed, you could almost see the fireflies continuing their whimsical dance, their rhythmic flickering casting ephemeral trails of gold in the dusky air. On the horizon, the velvet sky deepened to a profound indigo, studded with 1,000 sparkling gems. The moon, silver and full, began its slow ascent, bathing the landscape below in a soft, ethereal glow. Every so often, a gentle breeze would caress your face like the tender touch of a familiar hand, rustling the leaves with a whisper that seemed to say, "Rest now. You are safe." It lifted your hair like a playful spirit and carried the distant calls of the sleeping woodlands to your ears. A rustle nearby indicated the nocturnal dance of small creatures, unseen but very much present. Perhaps a curious hedgehog, bumbling through the underbrush, or a family of rabbits bounding softly between the fern-fringed shadows. These quiet footprints of life went about their nightly routines, each undeterred by your tranquil presence. As you lay there nestled against the earth's steady heartbeat, you could almost feel the waterfall's spray, a fine mist that kissed your skin with the cool touch of midnight. It was as if the sky itself was breathing life into you, its vastness mirrored in the pools beside you, reflecting celestial patterns as clouds drifted languidly across the lunar panorama. Time here, it seemed, wore invisible slippers, treading softly around you with an unhurried grace that encouraged dreams of serene landscapes and peaceful journeys. Each moment stretched out luxuriously as the darkest part of night tenderly unfurled its velvet wings around you, creating a serene envelope in which you floated freely. You imagined the water endlessly cascading had a secret language only known to those who truly listened. Its gentle whispers sharing stories gathered from the stars. It had witnessed time's passage, absorbing tales from the first drops of dew in the dawn to the evening mists that held the night close. Murmurations in the distance hinted at the nearby forest's restlessness. The trees, tall and stoic, conversed among themselves, their trunks and branches silhouetted against the starlit sky, standing watch over this hidden glen, their leaves occasionally rustling like comforting murmurs of a lullaby, sent to sway you further into the soothing embrace of dusk. Soon, the coolness of the night mingled with the warmth emanating from the earth, wrapping you like a cherished memory. The gentle croon of the water arranged itself into a rhythm that mirrored your heartbeat, each drop a perfect note in the quiet orchestral symphony. How easy it was to drift here, thoughts light as thistledown, floating higher and higher, buoyed by the tranquil ambience. The dreams that danced at the edge of your consciousness were soft and whispered, the type to be savoured slowly, like the last embers of a hearth at the end of an evening. And as the night wore on, the stars, those ancient luminaries shimmering from the velvet expanse above, seemed to draw closer, hemming you into a world all your own. In this quiet sanctuary, where the marble waterfalls sang to the rhythm of the earth itself, everything felt eternal. Eventually, even the moon grew lazy in its arc across the sky, casting softer shadows as it dipped toward the horizon. This kingdom of solitude and serenity once again proved that in true quietness lies the heart of life itself, a place where each moment is deeply felt and lovingly held, assured of the eternal dance of water and starlight. Nestled securely within this natural tapestry, you surrendered to sleep. The night wore on, cradling you like the tender, unending embrace of the marble waterfalls, a comforting reminder that sometimes the most profound journeys are those where you wander, roam, and return back to yourself, becoming one with the whispers of water and the embrace of dreams. As the night deepened and slumber wrapped you in its gentle cocoon, the world carried on its tranquil symphony. The waterfall continued its eternal descent, much like time itself, smooth and unhurried. Beside you, the lullaby of nature swayed gently through the crisp night air, and the distant hum of the falls harmonized with the soft rustling of leaves, weaving an unending melody of peace. Above, the canopy of the sky seemed to draw nearer, offering the comfort of an indigo blanket dappled with twinkling lights, each star a beacon of hope and wonder. They winked down at the Marble Waterfalls, as if acknowledging their mirrored siblings reflected in the serene pools below. The stars, ageless and wise, seemed to whisper ancient secrets meant only for the nocturnal communion of nature and dreams. In this hushed, sacred space, even the crickets contributed their rhythmic serenade, their chorus like the distant tick of time, unhurried and comforting. Frogs, hidden along the water's edge, added their bass notes, a soothing, repetitive croak that mingled seamlessly into the soundscape. Each creature played its part in this nighttime orchestra, with sounds melting into one another until they became indistinguishable. A singular, harmonious song of the night. In the distance, the faint glow of foxfire could be seen. Hidden treasures of bioluminescence that glimmered mysteriously from beneath the underbrush, casting an otherworldly light. It was as if the earth itself were alive, breathing with luminous energy in the quiet night. These soft, glowing beacons provided a gentle reminder of the magic that lingered just beyond the grasp of daylight. The cool breeze came and went in gentle gusts, its touch a soft brush against your cheek. Its invisible fingers played lightly with the loose strands of your hair, coaxing you deeper into repose, echoing the loving caress of a lullaby sung by the universe itself. The wind, steady and true, whispered secrets from far-off lands, a quiet promise of the adventures that awaited on dreams' horizons. As you drifted further, the warm earth beneath provided a steady, reassuring heartbeat, a reminder of the world's constancy and timeless strength. The rocks held their warmth from the sun's embrace earlier, sharing their gentle heat as though eager to impart their own stories captured over ages. This steady warmth cradled you deeper into the night's soothing embrace. In this place of serene solitude, the whispering waters, the rustling woods, and the calls of hidden creatures melded into a singular sense of unity. Here, where the marble waterfalls flowed with timeless grace, you found a sanctuary untethered by the ordinary constraints of time and space. This hidden piece of paradise, guarded by its eternal guardians, water, earth, and sky inspired a sense of peace and gratitude. This tranquil retreat wrapped around your dreams, a silver cord linking you to a symphony of effervescent tranquility. You were home, nestled in a realm where the only measure was the gentle rhythm of the falls, a world where the soul could wander freely and find solace among stars and whispering waters. Here you rested, a whispered promise of dawn on the horizon, serenaded by the endless lullaby of nature. Thank you for joining us tonight. We hope these stories helped you drift somewhere soft and quiet. Good night.